Hi, this is Mike Littman. I'm president, founder, and CEO of Mike's International. Today, you will have an awesome takeaway because today I want to talk about Godfather of Godfathers in leadership. Though the leadership definition is in crisis, but today I want to tell you if you're an entrepreneur, you're a business guy, or you're running a great company. So I want to tell you what kind of leadership you need to have to contribute in a much better and a massive way, and how can you really help people at your organization. Leadership means that you empower other people and you help other people to fulfill their commitments. There are a lot of definitions, but I personally feel leadership, if you want to know the real definition of leadership, then learn from God, because God gives, God forgives, and God forgets. So if you want to lead, then lead like Jesus, lead like God, because you have to sacrifice a lot. And one more old guy, he is a great mentor in my life, and he told me the greatest leaders, they are like sugarcane. From the time when they grew up till the end, like you can get sugar from it. If you look at the process, sugarcane is sacrificing all the time in all the processes. But at the end, you got sugar, and then you could put the sugar in so many products. So the sugarcane is a real manifestation of a leadership life, because when it grows up and it has a lot of branches, so there are many type of sugar canes. So when sugarcane, like it gets mature, it gets become a plant, then you cut from, you knock it down and you cut from the top branches. And after cutting the branches, you burn all those branches after getting squeezed the sugarcane, you put it just under the fire, and then you make kind of a brown sugar, or you can get molasses from it. And then what happened at the end? There's no existence, there's no sugarcane at the end, but you can get molasses, you can get sugarcane, refined kind of sugar. And you know, in a whole life of sugarcane, at the end there's no sugarcane, but there are a lot of benefits. So leadership definition is always in crisis, but today I want to tell you in perspective of my learning from John C. Maxwell, because he is father of Godfathers in leadership. He has written more than 75 books, and I personally have influenced my life, and I have learned a lot from his experience. I have learned a lot from his book. So I want to tell you the crux, the bottom line of leadership. So in your organization, you have to bring a personhood level leadership. So there are certainly 5 levels. So I will teach you today those 5 levels. So level number 1 is, that is a position level. It means you create a leadership in your organization, because all the employees, they are supposed to follow you. If they are not following you, if they are not getting all your work done, if they are not getting your reports in time, if they are not increasing their sales, if they are not managing finances in time, and if they are not marketing your products, and they are not branding your products all over the globe, if they are not helping you to create a portfolio, so they all are supposed to do all this. Why? Because if they are not going to do all this, they will lose their job, they will get laid off, they would be dismissed, they would be fired from that company. So you being a leader, you enjoy that leadership. Why? Because all the employees, they are supposed to work under all the circumstances and under your supervision, and they are supposed to, because they are supposed to report you, because they are working under your jurisdiction. So that's why, you know, they work really hard and they follow you. But remember, that's not a real level of leadership. Why? Because they are supposed to follow your instruction. Why? Because they have a biggest fear, and the fear is they're gonna lose their job. So at this level, you are working really hard, and your all employees, they're working so hard, and they're giving all their cents, and you are putting all your cents. You are Even they are working on weekdays, they're working so hard. But remember, you can't earn their loyalty, you can't earn their sincerity, you can't earn a real respect from your people working under your jurisdiction. Why? Because they are supposed to follow you, they are supposed to report you. So that's a position level leadership. And lots of people, and I can tell you, lots of people, they have lost their portfolio, they have lost their business share, including Nokia and so many other companies. They have lost their business. Why? Because they were working on a position level. And you see, whenever you start a job, you start with a position level leadership, because at that level you don't have any kind of relationship. You just got into the office and you just ask people to get the work for you. So they are working just in position level. And in position level, you are not earning any kind of respect, you are not earning a real relationship, and they people follow you. Why? Because you are given that position. And I'm telling you, billions and millions and squillions of people, they started their job from that position level leadership, and they ended their job at the same level. Why? And they couldn't grow up. Why? Because they couldn't jump up to the next level. They've been stuck in that level, and they have been working on the same level, and they couldn't earn a real portfolio. They couldn't, most of the time, they couldn't manage their job well, and they were supposed to fire. Even the leaders were fired, managers were fired. Why? Because they were not managing that level of leadership, and they were not earning a real connection with their employees. Employees, they were coming in time at the office, and they were leaving office at the right time. They were putting all their efforts, and they were coming from 9 to 5, though they were giving all their cents. They were working so hard, but they were not working from bottom of their heart. They were not working for the company. They were not working for you being a leader. And you had a feeling that I am a leader and I'm enjoying that kind of leadership position, but actually that's not a leadership. It means you they are just supposed to work for you. They are just supposed to work for the company. They don't bother for you. They don't bother for the company. They feel like we are being paid because we are working hard. Maybe we are working smart. We are giving full time. So that's not a real leadership level which people enjoy. So that's a position level leadership. So the next level where you can jump up, and a lot of people, maybe after a couple of years, maybe after 5 years, they get on to the next level, and that's even not a real level of leadership. On that level, they people get on to the relationship level. Relationship level means that you're coming into the office for your boss. Why? Because now you have a relationship, you have attended so many conferences and meetings together, you've been enjoying lunch and your breakfast together, and you've been enjoying parties together, and you've been working together, and your employees at this level, they come for you in the office. Why? Because now you have built up a relationship. Sometimes you ask your employees, your people working in your jurisdiction, people working in your supervision, they are supposed to come in your office, and they come even before the time at office. Sometimes you request them to come 7 o'clock, though they are supposed to come at 9 o'clock, and you request them to come at 7 o'clock, but they show up at 7. And you want them, don't leave your office, don't leave your cabin at 5 o'clock. I want you to stay up here for next 3 to 4 hours. So they are supposed to stay over there. I personally noticed, I've been doing so many jobs, and I've been fired many a time in my life. And the reason why, because I had a little entrepreneur in my side and inside, and I had some entrepreneur even in my side. On my inside, so I couldn't manage my job well. I had a no better relationship after even working 2 years or 3 years. So you can't learn from your boss until you work not more than 2 years of that sort of time. Why? Because you don't learn until you have a relationships with your boss. So after a couple of years, you come on to the relationship level, and the people follow you, people start loving you a little, and they start bothering for you, and they start coming in office time before the time, and they start leaving office a bit late, or sometimes you give some extra work, or you want them really to stay at office for a long time and they want to work with you. But remember, still you are not enjoying a real level of leadership. Even at this level, you are not earning any kind of respect and love from your employees. You jump from that position level to relationship level, but still that's not a satisfied level. You are still not a leader, because people are just coming. Why? Because you have built up very positive relationships. They are just enjoying with you. Why? Because you had spent a lot of time together. So the next level, what is still is not the real level, that is a production level. Sometimes people come and work with you and they give you respect. Why? Because you are producing a lot, because you brought some funds for the company, because you moved from one company to this company, and you maybe earn some investors, or you have earned some funds, or because of you, people have started to trust in your company. And that's why people start giving respect to that leader. Why? Because that leader is contributing to some level, and because that's a production level. And you give respect to your boss, your leader. Why? Because you're contributing to your company, and because of your leadership, now your employees and other people and other departments, they start earning some bonus and commission because of you. And because of that level, people start giving you respect. But still, that's not a level. That's not a real level of leadership. There's another level, and you can move on to that level. That is a reproduction level. At the reproduction level, you start giving trainings to your people. You start spending some money. You invite trainers. You invite Brian Tracy. You start inviting Anthony Robbins, and you start inviting Mike Littman, and you start giving trainings to your company people, to your sales people, to your management people, and you start giving trainings to your marketing staff and sales staff and finance departments, and your janitorial, or all kinds of training. You start focusing on your particular department, and you start giving training to your department. And that's why people start giving you respect. People start getting you connected. They had a feeling, because once we started a job, we were no more expert and we were not so much skilled, but because of this person, we are earning a lot of skills, and we are feeling better. We are getting better and better people. Why? Because after this training, maybe we can be promoted to another job, and if we gonna go and we're gonna exit from this company, maybe we're gonna get another beautiful job with some another package. So people start believing you, but still people don't trust you. Still you can't earn respect. You can't earn that connection and that relationship, what you are really looking for. Because being a leader, you are expecting more and more, and you want to contribute in people's life. So there's another level, that is a last level, that is a personhood level, and that's the level what you really need to earn in your life, what you need to what can really help you to contribute massively in your company. At this level, that's a personhood level, and that's even not a last level, but at this level, what you do is you start helping people, and you help them to grow up in your company. At this level, you are not even at the company, but people are putting all their efforts. People are giving all their services. Even you are not available at the office, but they work just like with you. And it's supposed like you are working at the office, even you are not over there. And the people work for you. Why? Because now you are at the real top level. At this level, people have a feeling that this person really helps us, and you go for some private meetings. You start attending the people's funeral ceremonies. You start attending the people's birthday party. Even people are having some financial crisis, and you start putting in it. And that's the level what you have to earn. People work for you now. People don't work even for the company. People start working for you now because you have a greatest relationship. And that's a personhood level leadership. And this is what you have to earn in your life, because when you're not at the company, you're not at your office, but everybody is working for you. They have a feeling for you that is the greatest guy. Don't worry. And people start working for you. Why? Because now they have a real connection for you, right? And you started to contribute in their personal life, in their personal matters. And that's what you can earn by doing something that is even the eighth habit. And this is what in this COVID-19 and in this particular time, this is what we need to earn. We have to become a personhood level leader in our life. Thank you very much. So subscribe it, like it, watch it, and most importantly, I need you to share it. If someone is working in some office, if someone is enjoying the leadership, or someone is manager and want a shift from manager to the leader, and from position to relation, and relation to production, and production to reproduction level. So all these levels can really, you need to be understood with all these levels. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.